I'm currently rendering this video, and I'm gonna play while it's rendering, and then I'm gonna upload it, and then start working on this one, I guess. uh, I did a little bit of work, and I'm excited to show it off. You may hear that my voice sounds different. That's because I'm using a different mic. I now have two headsets, and one of them sounds worse and is more broken, and that's the newer one. This is just my old one, which it's hard to, like, sometimes I'm quiet, sometimes I'm loud, so I usually just fix that in editing, but I don't have to worry about that with the other one, and that's why I usually use the other one. So, we made some progress. Look at this iron, and look at that. I actually didn't know this, but is this done yet? No, it's not. This just straight up drops ingots if it's meteoric. And I was gonna include it in the video last time, but over there is a meteor that I found a while back. It's in an earlier video, and I just didn't know that I needed to dig up all that, what's it called? Hang on. Suavite. But here's what I worked on for, oh, the windmill. Look at that. That looks pretty sick, doesn't it? That actually doesn't connect to anything, it just spins. And then here's a little leatherworking area. I want to get up here real quick. Look at that. It's a little, like, non-symmetrical, but I kind of wanted that to make it feel a bit like a guard tower, if that makes sense. And up there's where the gears will start coming down, all the way down to the anvil with a help hammer or something. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be for yet, but it's gonna be for something. It is still winter, and I wish it wasn't. Well, today we're just gonna be iron working, and what's that little hole doing there? That's weird. Why is there a hole there? Why is there a hole there? What the fuck? Anyway, we're going to be iron working and leather working. Hunting, yeah. We have, I want to make some iron spears, but I may as well just not, because I have the next best thing. Why am I freezing? Is it my boots? I should be pretty well warm. I don't really know what's going on there. It's the 3rd of February. That's great. That means a few more days of this, and we should be fine. But I need to go leather hunting. Now that I have an actual leather refinery. Oh yeah, I got a meteoric sword, which is cool. We'll worry about that later. Right now we're just gonna go hunting. Oh! Okay. I wish it was warmer so I could try to find more flax, because I really need a lot more flax to work on the windmill and such. Damn, I just can't jump off the island, can I? I think that's my safest bet right there. Unless... Yeah, it's only because of this. And also it's getting colder. So maybe I should just go to sleep real quick. So I have a pretty silly, funny story to tell. Yes, I will eat raw onions like a man. Uh, I have a funny story to tell. I was smoking a J with my sister, and there was this bottle because she has kids. There's this bottle, and she didn't know if it was Gatorade or milk or what, but it was definitely kind of moldy. Anyway, there was this bottle, and it was moldy. She didn't know if it was Gatorade or what, but she didn't want to smell it, and I took the sacrifice to smell it, and I was kind of like high, so I didn't like think twice about it. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna give it a good inhale, and I did, and it was milk because I smelled sour, a very strong sour, and I didn't look at it yet, but after smelling it, I then looked at it, and it was blue, like Gatorade. And I I didn't know milk turned blue like that. It was very you can probably imagine how bad it smelled, but after I smelled it, fuck. After I smelled it, literally every smell smelled good. And every smell still smells good compared to that. I don't think I've complained about a smell since. Alright, so we're looking for literally anything living to massacre. Uh... What? No! I didn't know these crops could die like this. At least I still get the seeds from them. Maybe that's actually a blessing. Because now I can clear out this garden and work on moving it. I think that's actually just straight up what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think this is an abandonable garden now. Not that I want to abandon it. I want to still use it, but especially to attract like animals and stuff, but I think up there is just a safer bet. So now we're just looking for animals of any kind. I see one. Let's put the light away. Hit him! You ain't getting away, buddy. Not a chance. What the hell? There might be a cave like right under me or something. Oh, hey, nice. I don't really care that it's low in weight because I'm only here for the pelt. And we're gonna cook up the meat later. Haha! Got his ass! Hunting is a breeze now. Alright, I think we have enough pelts for right now. Unless we find like a bear or something. I definitely don't want a wolf in my territory. That's just a good way to die, to keep one of those here. We could leave the bunny for the spring or something. I need to work on that like under appearance over there, because that looks way too artificial. I want this to look natural. I want to expand it more and like we only have one medium hide. That's kind of sad. No! What the fuck? I'm just gonna wait then to plant all this shit. Because that's fucked up. That actually is fucked up. So I guess what we're gonna do is cook some meat and read some lore together. I should see if I can make like snow blocks or something. Nope. All right. Let's get to reading. Let this warm us up and feed us. So we need to hit J. Brief discussions with the traveler. A large study filled with charters and packaging. Oddwin at his desk working intensely. Enter traveler. So this is like a script. Traveler observes Oddwin and his study for a few moments. Oddwin has not noticed him. I can probably play this out, honestly. Like, with Froggy or something, you know? I think I'll do that instead and do like a bit. The morning. This is a story to get you through the long, cold night when it comes for you, like it has this night for us. Hey, hey! Relatable! Do you think we were here? We were the first to feel the cold, the first to see the ghosts wandering through the night. No, this is not. This has been happening since my grandfather's era, since the time before that. I'll tell you about when it began. When I can't read that. That's weird. I think it's like Bearfirth. The first of us saw the protector light go dim and realized she was not alone in the forests. There was a time before this one when the world was dark. There was nothing there. No light, no trees, no birds, no music. What horror! A great miasma of nothingness. Can you imagine such a place? Through this emptiness a woman crawled, alone, starving, lost. She only knew suffering, only knew pain and grief, but she continued living because she did not know of any other path. One day she dreamt of great storms, trembling earth, turning wheels, and she woke to a new world, one of vibrance, of light, beautiful light, and the beautiful green. Here now were the birds and beasts, the fruit and grains, the winding rivers and the great. Again, I'm sitting far away from my TV. I can't read some of this. Does that say horn or hom? I don't know, mountains, where before there were nothing, there was nothing, now there was, what? Where before there was nothing, now there was wonder all around. She was the first to walk our world, our home. Thus she came to know joy. But when the sun left the sky and the night fell over the new land, she heard the whispers, the groans, the crunching footsteps of those abominable shades that all haunt us still. She then came to know fear, a dreadful fear it was. She fled into the dirt and the quiet places deeper down she went, hounded by foul voices until she came upon something hidden and strange. There in the dark she found herself in the presence of a god. Okay. So we can go and actually, you know what I need to do? I need to not procrastinate. I need more oak. Haven't used that in a while. See, that's why I didn't. Because I knew that I'd need oak, so I couldn't just use all the oak for this. Alright, I guess we go hunting more. I tried. Why'd I set my spawn up here? That was kind of stupid of me. Surely there's nothing, like, down there, right? See? It be like that. It really do be like that. Iron pickaxe. Imagine if I lost that. Oh, wait. I can do something before I leave. Speaking of iron, which I just remembered I had, I'm pretty sure the bloomery's done, and I can work on building a new bloomery to passively make some more blooms. And to help me get through all of this meteoric iron that I have. Look at this. It drops as the ingot, only for the meteoric, which is really interesting. I always forget how the top looks. There we go. Do we do... I think we'll just hold off on the meteorites for now and work on... Why are these like that? Work on these. Oh yeah, my new smithing area. Look at that. It's really nice, isn't it? I'll show it in a second. I need to light this, and then we should be good. Look at that. So here's that. I'm actually going to put some of this in there. We still have all of these here. We have this here for blooms. Although I kind of want to move that chest to like right here, for example. In fact, I think I'll just do that right now. I forgot I made a chisel. Let's see how the chisel works, because I've actually never used the chisel. Let's just do this. Okay. All right, that's kind of sick. Although you still can't really open it. Yeah, those are stairs. I think that's all right. Right? Yeah, there we go. That looks good. All right, that's kind of sick. Add material. That seems kind of cool. Why can't I do this one though? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, that looks so good! Okay, yeah, I actually really love the chisel. Holy shit, that's awesome. Alright, let's just calm down. And we'll do some more fun stuff later. We have work to do right now before it gets too dark. Actually, I may as well sleep whenever it gets too dark. Why can't I, like, drink the slush or something? Oh, wait, I forgot to take out the wood from that fireplace and get my cooked food. That was honestly a really good idea. I don't know why I don't do that more. Is that it right there? Yeah, you better run. Get back here, buddy. All right. More leather. Let's go. What's this? Never know if we don't go find out. Quartz, what's over there? Two ways down. Oh, shit! Nice! What do we get? What do we get? A basement. That's what we get. H children's toy. That's sad. Oh, nice. tear up some beds and see if we can find anything. Not much here. It looks like just a living quarters. Alright, let's head back up. I hear wolves to hunt. I hear monsters to kill. Doesn't seem like there's much metal here. Yeah, here's the surface. What a shame. Beats walking. I kind of want to make that into a sky valley. Like essentially, that right there will be the lowest spot where the house is. That's going to be the lowest spot. Besides like the little beachhead. And I'm going to build like hills all around it. I think that'd be pretty sick. Mostly expanding this way so it's like over the water, and that's kind of cool. Because I don't want it to be over land. Only two? What? At least it only takes 18 hours. There we go. That's making some more weaker tannin. I should probably get... Honestly, this should be like lime or borax, I think. Because I do have a lot of lime, but I probably have more borax. And then it's like the middle is the strong one, and then these are the weak. So then I can, anytime I get pelts, I can come over here, put them in, and not have to worry too much uh, about having like fat on standby, you know? Any amount I could just bring. I need to eat that. There we go. I wish it was like spring already so I can go looking for a beehive or something. I like spiders. I have a weird thing, and this may be like in part to why I like doing high and scared so much. Uh, I am a huge scaredy cat. Absolutely huge scaredy cat. And one of my favorite things to do is ironically just things that I'm afraid of. And I don't know what really causes it, but like anytime I'm scared, I'm having fun, you know? Like it's weird to explain. I don't know, I can't really explain it myself very easily at least. But I was always really deathly afraid of spiders and like insects, bees, all that stuff. If I saw like a housefly, I would scream, scared of it. But because I was so scared of it, it made things interesting, I guess. So then I just tried to get more spiders, and I'd even like name the spiders around the house, and like I'd watch them, and then occasionally I'd touch them and let them like crawl on me. And it's kind of like exposure therapy, but like I only find them cute because I'm so deathly afraid of them. And I can't really explain it better than that. Because if I saw one right now, I would scream my lungs out. But then I'd immediately go into like, oh my goodness, look at that beautiful creature. And like watch it. And I'd be super terrified to touch it for a minute. And then like eventually I'd scoop it up and put it outside or something. I don't know, man. Oh, I hear a wolf. Haha, idiot. But I'm just that way with anything I'm afraid of. Like used to be like with bees, but now I have like a beehive outside my house that I check on every day and make sure they're doing okay. Try to help them out a little bit. Wasps, I used to be horrified of, but then I started seeing them as more like noble warriors who just want to be respected, and as like they're like little samurai dudes, kind of. Like you just have to know that they have a weird sense of honor and like respect. And once you understand that, then they're never gonna bother you as long as you continue to like show them the respect they want. Like life is just so fucking beautiful, bro. It's so fucking beautiful and I can't take it. Like it drives me insane how beautiful creatures of this world are. Oh my goodness, we're seeing green again. Thank goodness. Like I'll see a moth on my door frame and I'll just watch it for like an hour, just staring at it, admiring it, thinking about its life journey, all of the evolution it went through to get to that point. I don't know. I think it's in part because it's just the time I spent with my grandpa, because he really did teach me to like see the beauty in everything. Like I can't ever be sad about the world that I'm in or like any circumstance I'm going through because everything around me is just so beautiful. Why am I wasting time focusing on like saying focusing on the bad is like kind of generic, but it's not really like that. Like you can focus on the bad and kind of like deal with it at the same time, but it's more like why would I focus on things that make me not happy whenever this is my life and I can just do whatever the fuck I want? Why am I sitting here crying over a girl whenever I could go like look at the deer or like see if I can find any beavers, you know? Or like go mushroom hunting. And mushrooms are cool as shit too. I love mushrooms. I think it's. Am I still going? I think mushrooms, like, they're just so cool in the way that, like, they communicate with each other, how they're closer to animals than they are plants. Like, stinkhorns have an egg phase. Like, what? Isn't that fucking awesome? And then, like, there's per square per square meter, there's anywhere between 20,000 and 50,000 mushroom spores that are just ready to like start growing into mushrooms, just looking for the perfect circumstance. Like, what are you fucking talking about? That's cool as shit. How could that exist? It's so amazing. And like they have an understanding of territory and like a way they communicate with each other. Like, oh my goodness. Like, we really do live in a fantasy world full of wonder, and people are killing themselves over girls. Like, are you fucking kidding me? It's crazy. So I don't know, man. If you're ever feeling sad, go look at a mushroom. It'll make your day better, I promise. Oh my god, I saw an egg, not egg. I saw a stinkhorn the other day too, and I was like losing my mind. It was so beautiful. Like seeing that stuff in person is so surreal compared to like pictures on the internet. Like, have you ever seen Saturn through a telescope? Did you know that that's just there in the sky? That's just there, hanging out, not doing anything. It's just there. Like, what the fuck? Like, it has to be a prank. There's no way that's real. I don't know, man. It's just, there's too many things in this world that, like, are just cool as fuck. I love being alive. I love the world. I love everything in it. It drives me crazy that there are people who, like, sit inside all day and don't, like, go out to see that beauty. And, of course, there are some people who can't. But like, hit me up, bro. I promise, bro. Hit me up. I'm gonna take you on your like wheelchair and show you like ponds and lakes and shit. It's just fucking awesome. Everyone needs to like go see that shit regularly. Maybe that's one reason why I like this game so much. I just feel so in tune with the world. Like the world feels alive. Like I probably couldn't build this in a year like I did in this game. But you know, I can in the game and look at that. Like, oh my God, I wish I was here in person right now. I don't even care about the monsters and shit, dude. Put me in this world right this second. I'm serious. It's fucking awesome. There's way too much cool shit. Like in any universe, any world. I just wish I could like see it for myself, you know? Because it's like the Saturn effect. I guess that's what I'm gonna call it. Like, I don't know, you don't really understand until you look at a mushroom or see Saturn. I think that should be like a requirement in school, but it's not. Oh right, I was gonna... Yeah, I still need leather, so I'm gonna go looking for more bears and shit. And have you ever like touched an animal? Like felt its fur and shit? Or like a reptile? Like what are you, dude? That's crazy! I remember I live like in the middle of the US, but I remember going to Florida and seeing a lizard for the first time, and it was like magical, dude. It felt like I was looking at a dragon. It was so cool. So absolutely like mind-blowing that that exists. And then I go on walks and see like coyotes that are like 10 feet from me just watching me. Like, dude, you are so beautiful. Although I don't want you anywhere near my house because I don't want to like lose my cats or something. So, you know, I kind of still gotta like shoot at them, keep them off the property, but they're still beautiful and I love them and I try not to hurt them. And now that I finished saying that whole like thing, I can say finally I can get it off my chest. I am still to this day deathly terrified of butterflies. That one SpongeBob episode did like irreparable damage to me, bro. Great. I cannot stress this enough. I am so ready for this storm, bro. I like how illuminated this whole area is. I just need to get some lights like back here, I think. But I just don't have enough stuff for lanterns. They're expensive. Candles are hard to get your hand on. What do you guys think of the profile of my windmill? Does it look stupid? You guys can't really see it too well. I'm not too happy with it. Why isn't this going?